Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 5 of the February Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem in general and how everything goes. Yeah, and I usually do these live, so if it's a little bit slow, let me, just fast forward because I try to go through my thought process as I go through them. Okay, so this problem, let's see. Simplified path. Given a path, convert it to the simplified. Okay, what is... So basically, you have a period, double period. Multiple slashes are the same one slash. Any other formats? Okay. What is this dot 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 thing? Okay. So I mean, I think this isn't that hard. It's just about following rules, right? So I mean, it may still be tricky because implementation is not it's not trivial, but but in terms of algorithms or like problem solving, I don't think this one tests anything really, except for maybe just like a little bit of data structure and this path stuff is generally very often implemented as a stack. So let's kind of do that. And then okay, so what are the rules? Double slashes are one slash. Okay, one period we just ignore, double period we go up a level, and anything else we treat as I think we might have to test that because I was looking for an example where they tested 3 dots or something like that, but yeah. Okay, so so now we could just do a path.split on the thing, and you could use tokenizer or something like that depending on whatever your language is. It's just basically just get rid of the slash, and then now you have for I guess technically it's not, I guess just directory. So I'm gonna just write jar in this thing, right? Yeah, I mean I think that should be okay. And then now we just have to check a few things, right? If d is equal to dot, then we could just ignore, so we continue. Else, if d is equal to dot dot, then we pop off the top of the stack, so we just pop. Well, we should also check that n length of stack is greater than 0, and then else we just push it onto the stack. D, and then that's pretty much it. I think I need to have a start with a slash, but we can just otherwise just return this thing. Oh, I think I don't handle empty things in anywhere. So all right, we'll run that for sure. So let's just do this for now. Stack. Yeah, maybe. I mean, this is going to be off by like some weird little things, but let's kind of see if this runs real quick. Yeah, I think the trickiest part about this problem is just to make sure that you handle all the test edge cases. But I think, and I don't know, people have many experiences with command line and file path directory, but if you do and if you have practice, then this becomes more intuitive. It's just that when you have a dot dot, it goes up the stack, and when you have a new path, then you push it on the stack. That's basically the idea with some edge cases. I think this is actually mostly good. I just have to add there are a couple of edge cases, obviously, because like we don't handle the emptiness very well, and then I want to do the dot dot, like the triple dot thing, as we talked about. Also, apparently, we get rid of the trailing slashes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so all this looks, say 80% good. So maybe here we go check just one more if d is not equal to empty, and then we have to maybe get rid of, it's a little bit awkward, What? How did that happen? Oh, because this. Okay. So we so we have to put this inside. Otherwise, the else loop thing. This else goes to here, which doesn't make sense. So okay. So I think this is also one of those cases where if you had a send thing, this would be way better. And I think all we have to do is actually our now, as we said in the beginning, just add a preface of slash. Is that all I need? Let's try just, a few more test cases. And then I think after this, I'll be confident if it's correct, obviously. If it's not correct, then I will not be confident waiting for the test cases. Cool. Yeah, okay, let's give it a submit. Cool. Yeah, so probably not going to spend that much time on this one. I think the biggest thing is if you do struggle with this one, practice stack problems. I think stack problems are very fundamental to competitive programming, interviews, and a lot of things. So definitely you have to be better about it. And I think the key thing to noting that is a stack problem is that the only two operations really. I mean, I guess the dot is just ignore, and the dot is remove from the last thing, and then if it's not, then you push it to the last item, right? And in all those cases, you're modifying things at the end of the stack or the end of the whatever you're modifying. So that lends itself to be a very stack structure. So that's how I kind of got the stack immediately. But some of it is just a lot of practice and experience. So if you're a little bit slow, it's okay. But definitely make sure that you understand why this is a stack problem. Okay, and in terms of space and time, complexity, well, it is going to be just linear time and linear space because for each item for each character in path, you could say that because for each D, we only look at it a constant number of times. So roughly speaking, for each character, we look at a constant number of times. So that's going to be linear time. And, stack, push, and pop will also be over one relatively. You could say over the number of characters, but each character will only be at most pushed and popped from the stack once, right? So that's going to be linear time, and for that same reason, it's going to be linear space. Cool. That's all I have for this problem. I think it's a little bit on the easy side if you practice. Let me know what you think about this problem, and yeah, hope weekend is coming up. Hope y'all have a great weekend, had a great week. Take care of yourself, and as usual, try to take care of others if you have the fortune to do so. To wish y'all a good health, mental health, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Stay good.